Scramblers. This is my friend George, and today we have another true story to tell you from the Bible. Our true story is from a very long time ago. It's from a long time even before Jesus was born. It's from a book called Zechariah. Zechariah was a prophet. That means that God used him to speak to his people. Zechariah would deliver messages from God to the people. The people in this story were waiting for God's king to come. And Zechariah tells the people what this king that they're waiting for will be like. Here are 3 things they're to look out for when God's king comes. Number 1, he will be righteous. That means that he is always good and right. He can never get anything wrong. Number 2, he will be victorious. That means that he always wins. And number 3, he is humble. Humble means that you don't act like you're very important and you care about other people more than yourself. It's a bit strange that God's chosen king would be humble. Here's one way God's people will be able to spot the king when he comes. He will be riding on a donkey. Now, I love donkeys. George, do you love donkeys? George loves donkeys too. But they're not really the kind of animal that a very important person would ride. So, by riding on a donkey, this king would show that he was very humble. The people had to wait a really long time to find out who that king would be. But we now know that it's Jesus. Next week, we're going to hear a story about when Jesus rode a donkey. But for now, we're going to thank God that Jesus came and that he is always right, always wins, and is always humble. Why don't you ask someone to pray with you now to thank God for Jesus?